What's up, YouTube? Today I got some cross-country racing for you in S1 class with none other than the Ford Bronco. Now, this is not my tune, but this thing has 1,300 horsepower, so that might give you an idea of what type of video this is going to be. You get to see if I can control the bucking Bronco. Now, before we get into this, if you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see me make in the future with maybe cars or specific tunes or whatever, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Let's get into this. Alright, so here we are. We got a 4-on-3 right now, a circuit race. This one is pretty much all on the pavement and a bit of grass. So this is always an interesting one to see when people pick supercars, and then there's other people who pick rally cars, and then there's idiots like me who pick a 1,300 horsepower Bronco. So let's see how we do here. Off to a pretty good start, up into second, kind of battling for the podium there. Guy off the wall. Let's see how we make out on this first corner here. Into the wall, as to be expected with this vehicle. If you don't like walls, this is not the car for you. Let's see, Lambo sideways. 4 of us up through the corner here. Up behind the Audi here. 2 red, 2 blue. Up through the bouncy field. You could never catch any speed there. Passing Farmer Dan. Buggy. Audi up my left side. All good. Bouncy field. Now this is the most random section of a race, just cutting across like the train tracks through the fences and stuff and just back up. So random. And those fences just respawn every single lap too. Alright, so managing to stay up here in first. Let's see if we can hold it. Audi flying by, clipping the wall. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Into the wall again. Favorite spot to crash in. Just drifting midair. Hoping I get some extra style points there. This is a sweet corner when you get it right, because you can just drift that whole section and come right onto the field. Drifting through the courtyard. No big deal. Really just messing up this corner. Guy in last place. Doesn't seem to know where he is. Think he might be having a stroke there. Better call somebody. Onto the bouncy field, in first place, through the fencing. Now this big Bronco just annihilates those fences, but in a little Audi like the one behind me, you'll have a tough time going through there. Just feathering the gas through this section here, otherwise this thing wants to take off like a rocket ship. 1,300 horsepower. This thing might have been better off as a drag car. I mean, you can see the suspension bouncing when you shift gears in this thing. Up the bouncy hill, trying not to lose control. Going to be a last little test of my endurance here to see if I can hold it, and I'm into a tree on the last lap. What's going to happen here? Is the Audi going to mess it up? Hoping this fence is going to mess him up. And it definitely slows him right down, back up into first. One more corner. Let's see what we got here. Almost a drag race to the line. But you can't outdrag the Bucking Bronco. It's not going to happen. On to the next race here. We got 4 on 3. Let's see what we got.
200 yards.
Starting in 3rd. Farmer Dan up in 1st. Quickly gets passed by the Baja truck, and he's flying. Look at him go. Trying to control the Bucking Bronco through this straight section here onto the field. And straight into a tree. Alright, so down to 2nd last. Let's see if we can catch up here. Making a couple places back real quick. It's going to be a tall order to get back into 1st. Almost rolling it through a couple fences. Hitting a barrier. Now let's unleash the full power of the Bucking Bronco on the highway. Let's see what we can max out at here. So already hitting 200 miles an hour. I have some S1 cars that only top out at like 150, 160, so that's insane. All I did was hit the brakes and I'm already losing control, but I'm gonna roll with it. Let's go off-road. And into another tree. Let's try to shake it off and keep it going.
Recalculating route. 200 yards. Turn sharp.
Now, let's start taking predictions here. What place you think I'm going to finish in as I hit the next tree. I should have said that a little bit sooner, because now you're just going to say last.
In 400 yards. Turn right.
In 4th place right now. So let's see. Catching about 17 seconds worth of air and completely ruining it on the landing. Still in 4th place. Down to 3rd, down to 2nd in quick succession. Finishing in 2nd place. Not too bad. I guess this Bronco has some tricks up its sleeve. Or some other drivers just suck. But anyways, moving on to the last race. Let me see what we got here. Up against the Lambo. Can't believe that guy's still in the lobby with a Lambo. Alright, we got a point-to-point. Losing my spare tire. All good, I don't think we're going to need it. Just weight reduction at this point. Still managing to hold it together here. As I get passed by the Baja truck. Drifting through the water. Now the key to this little difficult section here is to try and not go deep into that water. Try and stay as shallow as possible so you can get out of the water as soon as possible and regain your grip. If that makes any sense. Up through the field here, and this thing's just going to send me right into the wall. Again, not able to control this thing. There goes the Audi. Down into 3rd at 70%. Awkward little bounce there, but I'm able to recover and keep it ahead of the Audi. Catching some nice air over the street lamp. See if we can hold it together through the little sand dunes here. Audi right on my tail. Had to go out with a bang as Farmer Dan passes me and also rolls. Great way to end off the race. That's a photo finish in my opinion. So finishing in first, second, and third, not too bad if I do remember correctly. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. I encourage you to use this tune. It is by Firehawk 8198. So just go ahead and search that up. It is called The Harry, like as in Harry Potter, but just called The Harry. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the like button and leave a comment. I want to see how you do with this Ford Bronco. But anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.